Today, we continue our Christian Women Connection Easter series by looking at the Passover, explained by Beth Moore in her Bible study, Jesus the One and Only. We find the institution of the Passover explained in Exodus 12. This section of Scripture tells us where God gave instructions to the Israelites as they were being held in slavery to the Egyptians. The Israelites were told to sprinkle the blood of a lamb over the doorpost of their houses in order to spare their firstborn. We know that all of those who did not do this lost their firstborn children, as well as the firstborn of their livestock. After this happened, Pharaoh finally agreed to let the children of Israel go. We also know that the children of Israel were instructed to eat certain things and to keep the ordinance always as remembrance of God's deliverance. Many centuries had passed between the time that the children of Israel were set free from Pharaoh in Egypt until the time Jesus observed the Passover with his 12 apostles. In Luke 22:15, Jesus says to them, "I have eagerly desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer." Scholars tell us that the original translation would more accurately say, "With desire, I have desired to eat this Passover with you." We can see that Jesus considered the evening to be enormously profound. Nothing about the evening was trivial or accidental. Exodus 12:8 says that they were to eat the flesh of the lamb roasted in fire, with unleavened bread and with bitter herbs. 1 Corinthians 5:8 says that the unleavened bread represents sincerity and truth. The bitter herbs symbolize the bitterness of suffering, of slavery, of death, and the bitterness of the innocent lamb's substitutionary death. The herbs would intentionally bring tears to their eyes as a reminder of the associated grief. During Jesus' Passover celebration with his disciples, he would be instituting new remembrances of his own, and next week we will look at a few of them.